Hey, what's up, you guys? We're on activity 1, which is page 217 out of lesson 2 from the module. We're talking about quadrilaterals that are formed using a circle. I noticed that I'm going to need some patty paper today, and I'm going to need a protractor and a highlighter, something to write with. Make sure you have all of these materials, maybe a compass or one of the ones that we have, a classroom compass. That way you're ready to go for today. Let's get into it. Page 217. Let's start with the habits of mind. We want to make sure that we're practicing what it is to be a good mathematician, a good student. So look for and make use of structure. Highlight. Something that all mathematicians do. Look for and express regularity in repeated reasoning. That means we're looking for examples, and we're going to follow those examples to make further statements. All right, quadrilaterals formed using a circle. Let's explore the diagonals. Highlight diagonals, that's a vocab word. Of different convex quadrilaterals. So here's another vocab word. And maybe let's bring in some color pencils. Convex quadrilaterals. That means that all the shapes, the sides like pop out. There's no inside form. Take a look at the other side of the paper, the other page, 216, just to know what that is. For precision, it's important to use a straight edge when tracing and or drawing line segments. Okay? Consider circle O. Circle O. It's right there. We're going to draw a quadrilateral QVRW. So we're going to make QVRW as points on this circle. And I notice Q is right there and R is right there. So we've already got 2 of those points. Take your piece of tracing paper and trace QR. QR. Make sure you hit the bullet points at the end. So even like label if you need to. Q and R. All right? Now it says, without moving the patty paper, draw the diameter VW. So we're going to need some sort of like VW of circle O perpendicular to QR. You know, one thing that I have a real issue with here is, how do I draw a perpendicular line? And to do it right, I'm going to need to draw a perpendicular bisector. So my compass comes in. I'm using the fancy schmancy one from Walmart, not a sponsor. And I'm going to draw 2 half circles that cross. So there's one of my half circles centered at Q. Here's my other half circle centered at R. We see that they cross. So this line that I'm drawing right here is called the perpendicular bisector. Then I'm going to take the patty paper back to the circle, and I'm going to look for where my line it up. I'm going to look for where my perpendicular bisector crosses the circle, and those 2 places will be VW. That's the important detail here, is to make sure that we have this perpendicular bisector that bisects, crosses, cuts in half, the lines from V to W. Okay, without moving the patty paper, draw the diameter. So connect. Okay. So I've done this one. Check, check. Now we're going to connect the endpoints of the diameters to draw a quadrilateral. So this is where I'm going to draw on the patty paper itself. I would love it if I could just put it directly on the picture. I'm going to flip this. That's the trick, right? You flip it so that the pencil mark is on the other side of the tracing paper, and then you trace over it again. And what that'll do is it'll press graphite onto the paper. And so I'm actually able to go back through and draw my diameter of the circle. This is also a diameter. A circle has infinitely many diameters. So there's another one. And then draw or connect the endpoints of the diameters to form or draw quadrilateral QVRW. So connect this. And then connect this, and then connect this, and then connect up here. All right, what do you know about QR? So QR goes all the way across the circle. It's a diameter of circle O. And then VW is also a diameter I'm going to change that is to the plural, are, take out diameter, or take out A and put VW and QR, that's an and sign, are diameters of circle O. That means they are, what's the geometry word you should say when you don't know what the answer should be? Congruent. Also, you notice that this is a shape of some kind. So we're eventually going to try to like classify that shape, but it might be a square. I'm going to go ahead and end this section of the video now. Keep it short to 5 minutes. But I'm going to continue on the next video, continuing page 217. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. See you in the next video.